everyone, Kaigan John here, and welcome back to another video. Gozyuger is the next Sentai coming out very soon. So I just wanted to come back, make a video, and just talk about it. And I do want to say that I will be coming back to make videos. I do want to start talking about Sentai and writer and other shows and stuff like that, and actually like making videos. I'm just trying to figure out how to go about it. But anyway, for now, we'll stick to the new stuff. We have a little trailer. Now this trailer came out 10-ish days ago. In my opinion, this is one of the best trailers in all of Sentai. We're getting close to that 50 consecutive 50 mark, which is huge, right? Going from Go Ranger counting down, showing off the teams, like you get to see all these different different Sentai, and then it counts down 10, 9, like 5, 4, and you get the last couple years of Sentai, ending with number 1. I don't know, like the title of the Sentai is Nanbanwan Sentai. It's something like that. Basically, when you say it out loud, it's supposed to sound like number 1, but it also can mean other things. You know how they like to do it. They like to do double, triple entendres with their stuff. But basically, it's supposed to emulate this right here, number 1. You know, it's kind of really out there, honestly, compared to some of the other stuff we got. And every time we see the trademark, we're speculating and thinking, and you know, what could this be? What could this mean? Number 1 Sentai is interesting because look at it in many different ways. You could look at it from a sort of egotistical kind of way, saying we're the number 1 Sentai. We're the number 1. We're the best Sentai. There's no other ones like us. We're the best, top dog. Or you could look at it from the way they presented it right here, is that they're number 1 because they flipped the script, put the count in reverse, and they're the newest Sentai, so they're number 1. And so Go Ranger would be 50, and then counting down, they'd be number 1. So it's not necessarily calling them the best, but they're the most recent. They're the number 1. A little bit of a look at the full suit of Goju Wolf, but then you get this right here. This close up is really amazing. This is kind of something you don't really see in Sentai. What really separates this suit compared to other Sentai suits is, I think what it comes down to is material and just overall the way it looks. So I know it's not the best quality here, but if we look, the arms are kind of like leather. They look like leather. I don't know if Gozyuger was like all leather or like a pleather kind of, you know, whatever. But it seems to be that kind of material. American school kids, I know you remember doing like a little scooter game, and you had to, or like touch football or whatever we used to do in like middle school. I know you remember those really cheap, very smelly colored jerseys that they had that were basically like a net, a colored like net you'd put on, and that'd be a team. It'd be like a green. That's what this material reminds me of in the middle, the black. It has a little holes in it like that, the kind of mesh, kind of netting. Elephant in the room here is this massive circle here, this ring. Do you really think this is going to be empty for 50 episodes? I'm going to say 50 episodes, right? Gozyuger, 50. This is not going to be empty the whole time. And if it is, I'll be wrong, right? This black part wraps around the whole head because it's like a ring. Everything's a ring. Low key, the vibes here are kind of like Die Ranger-esque to me. So then the trailer ends right here with one of the best things I have ever seen, with the Go Ranger logo as the 5. This is Goju Wolf, the side profile. Kind of looks like Don Murasame a little bit. I don't know if it's in the Gojuger logo, but it is definitely representative of Gojuger. Now, there's one more thing I want to do in this video, and that is talk about this. So this is a a comment from Shirakiro, and he is a producer at Toei. It says, a human life lasts 50 years, Nobunaga danced. Life is short, live every moment to the fullest. All the Super Sentai live their lives to the fullest, not to carry on the series or to pass the baton to the next generation, but to become number one themselves. 50 years of this accumulated experience, and yet in their 50th year, they declare themselves the number one Sentai. They send a final farewell to all the Sentai. It is a sign of respect as a monument, but also a farewell as a gravestone. Every Sentai, exists. They live their lives to the fullest. They do everything they want to do, and they succeed in their mission, and then they pass the baton. Literally, since 2005, they've been passing the baton to the next team, and for that year that the Sentai's on, they are the number one Sentai, right? Because they're the only Sentai on, so they get to become the number one Sentai. So my thought here is they're technically the 50th, well, they're the 49th team, but they're the number one Sentai. Maybe this is a chance to sort of reboot itself in a way. Reboot that number. Action Comics has 1,000 issues or whatever, but different runs, sometimes they might start a run and it'll start at number 1, but actually it's number 567. Maybe it'll be something like that. The 50th team in the 51st year would be the number 2 Sentai, whether that be in naming somehow or something like that. But they will still carry on, the 50 years, 51 years, 52 years, etc. But they will name themselves differently. It would start, they're starting from 1, 2, 3. If that makes any sense. So who on earth is this mysterious hero? What does the number 1 Sentai in its 50th year mean? December 25th witnessed a declaration of the 50th year of the Super Sentai series, which has always been with the children of every generation. It's kind of a lot to take in, a lot to interpret. Sentai is obviously pretty culturally important in Japan. Pretty much all the main tokusatsu clearly has some sort of staying power. So what will this mean? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Sentai's not ending. That's all I can say. And I will be back. Gozyuger stuff. I want to go all in on Gozyuger and talk about stuff and make some different videos. Whatever. We're here. We're gonna do it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.